Hey Jake, Heather Prusek here from the CBS station here in Buffalo. Good to see you.
Yeah, you guys as well. It's an exciting time of year right now. Doesn't
Yes,
feel like January's around the corner. It kind of just feels like September. We're all programmed to think like that.
yeah, it's been a while. Speaking of, since we talked to you guys last, there's been, a couple changes. One of the biggest is Kevyn Adams being named GM. Just what was your reaction to that? And, how much have you had a chance to talk with him and build a relationship with him?
Yeah, so it was it's definitely exciting. I think I've known Kevin since I've gotten drafted in 2012. I think at the time he was an assistant coach with the team, and with his role in the Harbor Center and just being around over the years, I've gotten to know Kevin fairly well. And throughout the summer, we spoke a lot. He's very approachable and just easy guy to have a conversation with. His communication skills are great, and we were on the phone a lot, especially in the leading up to camp, just with things changing with the owners and us, the PA, working out all the kinks of this deal, and luckily it got done, and we can play hockey again soon.
Paul Hamilton, WGRZ. Happy New Year, Jake.
Yeah, you as well, Paul. Good to see you.
You too. I can't even imagine what this has been like for you. I don't think you could have dreamed in your wildest dreams you'd have 10 months in between hockey games, unless there was an injury involved or something. But just what has this been like for you to just be kind of in limbo until recently and 10 months in between games?
Yeah, it was Groundhog Day for a long time, a long stretch of months there. You definitely had weeks where you're along with anybody, and I mean, not even just because I've not working for 10 months, but anybody has you guys, for example, I'm sure you had weeks throughout this pandemic where some weeks are a lot tougher than others, and I certainly went through those too. But the silver lining through it all was having our baby girl in April, so it was kind of perfect timing in that sense that I was be able to home this whole time, and you can't get those days back. She's already 8 months old, which is just reminds me how long we've been in this pandemic. But now she finally gets to see what her dad does for work, so that'll be fun to get back on the ice. And it really is crazy how long it's been. But just being at the rink being in Buffalo really the past couple of weeks, it's just great to be back and feel the energy of the city with the Bills doing so well. And we just really can't wait to get started. It's too bad to the no fans part. It's going to be interesting for sure. It wasn't really something I've been thinking about necessarily, but someone asked me about it the other day, and I kind of realized that I've been picturing skating out in the KeyBank Center with a sold out arena, and it's going to be definitely a little bit stranger on January 14th when there's nobody in there, but nonetheless, we're just super excited to get going again.
Hi, Jake. It's Bill Happy. I hope you're doing well. With 9 or 10 months to reflect on last season, what changed under Ralph that gives you the belief that things are on the right track, I guess?
Well, I think with Ralph, he's such a person that provides so much energy for a group. Speaking with him, every couple of months with him and the coaching staff, it's his positivity obviously just jumps right out right away and gets you in a good headspace and helps you separate I guess life away from the rink, and then when you're at the rink, it's time to work, and he does a really good job of dialing everybody in, and once again just his communication skills, and it's just one of those coaches that are just so easy to play for. He doesn't ask for a ton. It's just one of those guys that you're doing the right things on and off the ice, and you're putting in the work, and just one of those guys that's just super easy to play for, and you really want to just compete for the guy.
Jake, John Morrow, AP, how you doing?
Good, John.
I just did the math quickly in my head, but I think you're on your 4th GM and 6th head coach. And as much as you respect and think fondly of Ralph and respect him, how much do you hope that this franchise has finally got some stability? Because that's really, from our point of view, that's something that's been holding this team back in some ways.
Yeah, no, I think there's definitely something to it. Like you said, this will be, I think, year 7 of pro hockey, and yeah, this will be my 4th GM I've been working with, and I guess I've been doing something right along the way to keep sticking around here. So I just continue to show up to the rink with a good attitude and be a leader on and off the ice, and um, with the structure in place, I think we're really in a good spot moving forward. And I know I spoke about Ralph and Kevin both, and just the way they can communicate with us players, and we can all get on the same page here. And kind of like you see with the Bills, really, with Brandon Bean and Coach McDermott. All I hear about, there's not a ton of crossover. We don't get to see the Bills, in person very often, especially